Welcome back to Healing Oaths. This is the collective weekly reading for the week of May 17th to the 23rd. Today, I'll be using the Magical Times Empowerment Card Deck by Jody Bergsma. It comes with a beautiful box that's nice and easily accessible, as well as these beautiful cards. And she has with it a small booklet to provide us with guidance. So I hope everybody had a very productive week last week. As I remember, there were things that needed to be refined. We had plans that were successful and that would definitely be successful. And this past week was about taking time to refine those plans. So let's get started with our 3-card guidance from this week. I'll say a small prayer to our spiritual guides, and then we will get started silently. And I ask you all to pray silently with me too, to your spiritual guides, so we all receive the message we need to go forward. What do we have in the week, for the week in store? What is in store this week for the collective? What is in store this week for the collective? What do we need to know? Like we say, we want to know something from the past with these 3 cards. It's a 3-card reading. We want to know something from the past that might be affecting this week, the energies from the past. And we also want to know the current energies for this week, as well as the last card. We'd like a message, something that we need to focus on to ensure that we are successful or we're going in the right direction, the message. So we have 3 cards that we're looking for. I'll continue to shuffle. I'd like to see these 3 cards come out, our spiritual guides, so that we all have the messages that we need. The 3 cards for the week of May the 17th to May the 23rd. This is guidance for everyone. We know what's going on in our individual lives. The ones of us that it has some relevance, we take that and we work with it. Okay, I'm going to take the 3 cards that are, they're more than 3, so I won't be able to do that. That were furthest out there, but here. We're looking for 3 cards for the message for this week. There's a whole lot here. Many more than 3 cards, I'm sorry. It's a very big message. We want a basic, straightforward message that we make sure there is no ambiguity, that the message will be received appropriately. All right, let's see. Shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. Again, spirits, let us know. Let us see. What is your message for us for this week, this upcoming week, May 17th to May 23rd? That maybe I should have taken that. That was jumping out. But again, quite a few. Oh, these cards here, I'm going to take these as these are the foremost. More than 3, but that's what we're going to go with. Okay. Put the rest aside. And our first card, which is energy from the past, because we have 4 cards, so we'll have a clarification card. Energy from the past that might definitely affect this week coming up. Move over here so we can see clearly. The energy for the current week, the 17th to the 23rd. And something for us to look to as a message to guide us for the week. And we'll leave the clarification card for the end. We have here the energy that's affecting from the past, the pilgrimage. Oh, this is great. You're on a journey to your own greatness. Your soul is longing to find the way, and only you can choose your path. And we know a lot of people, due to the uniqueness of this year, the time that we've had to sit back, to contemplate, to review where we're going, as well as the beautiful new and full moons that we've had, this year. We've had a chance to look at the changes we need to make, the things that we need to put in place, the things that we need to remove from our lives to make the way for the new. This year has been all about renewing. We're all going to emerge soon as we see that things are changing, and time is where we're going to be able to get back to our routine activities. So we've had a chance to go on a journey, and this is a journey to greatness, which is fantastic. And we spoke about choosing the path last week and about refining the path. So now for this week, the energy is to learn to grow with others, overcoming obstacles by working together, touch each other's hearts while life lasts. So this speaks about the joy of when we reemerge. Look again, butterflies. Was it last week or the week before we saw the butterflies that were emerging? And we are emerging, and we're emerging together to something even more beautiful. We'll be able to overcome whatever obstacles we have by joining with others in love, through love, taking care of each other, which is something that we can see has happened recently, even more and more. Like people say lately, it's about being close, yet we're further apart, but we're even closer together because of the interaction that we've had in unique ways, and also the true feeling that has gone with it, because things have changed so much and we're all a bit pensive about what was going to happen next. So now we have good news coming up that we will be re-emerging together as beautiful butterflies. We then have, for the things that we have to remember and our guidance, the nature card, which shows us sometimes we all need to go outside, breathe the fresh air, to remember who you are and what you want to be. So they're again speaking about when we go out, back outside, and we need to remember who we are and what we want to be. Again, speaking of the fact that we've had a path to choose, a plan to make, and also we need to be enjoying and appreciating this. The fresh air that we can breathe now that things have changed and we're not at as great a risk as we were before. So that's very vital and relevant and important. And also remembering ourselves, remembering those times, those people and ourselves, and how important we are to each other and how we should be treating each other. And again, what our plan is, how we want to reemerge, the things that we have left aside and the things we will take forth with us. We have now our clarification card, and this one speaks of power. And this is about calling upon the elements to focus your intentions. The greatest dragon is within you. So again, just as last week we spoke about the success that we would have, the fact that we would definitely, as long as we've made our plan, started on our path, we refined and we did our best because we wanted something good. This week, we spoke about that in the past. Now that it is over, we speak about the fact that we need to work with each other to get these things done, these changes, this reemergence in a positive and loving way. And then we speak about the fact that we need to be appreciative, the gratitude we have to feel for things as simple as the fresh air that we breathe, because we know, especially recently, this is something that is so basic but ever so important. And unfortunately, it has been driven home even more. So now we're grateful, ever so grateful, to be able to be back outside, breathing that fresh air. And we also need to remember who and where we want to be, making sure we carry through with those plans that we have made. And we know that we have the power within us and behind us. We need to call upon our elements, our spiritual guides, and we need to focus our intentions. And that the greatest dragon is within us, meaning that we have the strength to do what is necessary. There's no need to fall back into old ways or bad habits or taking things for granted. We should continue with gratitude in our lives because we have the power to do so. And we will have the benefit of all of the elements and our spiritual guides. Again, another very positive message speaking about how we all have the opportunity to change for the better and to be successful. I thank you for joining. Please join again next Sunday for the 3-card collective reading for the week. Take care. Bye-bye.